Alright, in this series we're going to compare the Bikeman Stage 1 kit with the different levels of flashes from Polaris. So it'd be the 2019 original flash, the 2019 and a half update, and the 2020. So what those factory flashes do with the Stage 1 kit. The next video will show what it does with the Bikeman Performance Stage 1 flash. So we'll go into the original 19 flash first, and then we'll compare. You see coal, it makes some pretty good power, but that'll drop as the pipe gets warmer. Let's see. Let the pipe cool down a little bit, and we'll go. The dotted line is the 2020 flash. You'll see as the pipe heats up, it'll come down a little bit. That's typical. The small dotted line is what we read our pipe at last year about this time. The wide hash line is what we did the 2020 flash yesterday. So let the pipe cool down just a little bit more here. Right there, we're at 180.8 at 8250, 117.6 at 8050 for torque. So you can see it's definitely, good improvement over stock. This is original 2019 setup, the way they came when the sled was purchased. After this, we'll go to the 19 and a half flash and the 2020 flash. I'll make a condensed version of it for you guys too. Here we have 180 at like 8150 and 116.2 at 8,000 about. Let it come down just a little bit more. Engine sitting at 122. So that's nice and right in that zone where it'll be running while you're ripping. So we keep that nice and consistent so that way the runs are comparable time to time. think hit about the exact same horsepower as it was hitting last year. It's like 179 at 8150 and 8200, 115.9 for torque, and it's got like 115 from the whole way from 7850 to 50 or 8150. So it's got a wide torque band, pretty easy to clutch. We'll do one more run and we'll call her good for the 2019 flash, and then we'll see what each flash does better. So in the stock pipe, each flash did jump up, and I would imagine we would see that in with the pipe as well. That was 178.4, 115.6. We're not gonna beat it to death, but we're gonna go into the next flash. So it'll be the 2019 and a half flash next. We'll use this last run as the comparison. So number 11, write that down, and we can go back to that and check. So here we go. I'm changing. All right. Now I got the 2019 mid-season update, so it'd be the first update that they had. We're going to see what the power change is. I have the dotted line, what we just did the Stage 1 kit on the original 2019 flash on the screen right there. The dotted line is what the 2020 flash is stock. So we'll be able to see the power gains. On the left we have horsepower, on the right we have torque. So we'll go into the first run here. Engine's at 100 degrees starting, and the pipe cooled down a little bit to 233 before we started. So the first run will make quite a bit of smoke, and then after that it'll settle down, and we'll see where it settles down compared to what the 2019 original flash did. First one makes a lot of grunt. On that one it made a whopping 184.7 with 122 foot-pounds of torque, but that will come down as the pipe heats up for sure. Let the pipe cool to a good starting point so we can be consistent run to run. Engine's 113 right now. So that 19 and a half flash doesn't look like it's dropping as fast as the original flash did. We're still at 182.9 at 8150, 119.1 at 8000. And I do apologize if this is kind of dry, but I'm just trying to give you the information. And then you know, you can use this to do whatever you want. A lot of people use it for clutching, for tuning, for racing their buddies and whatnot. So we're just trying to, you know, show you what it does as the pipe heats up and what it does on each one of these flashes. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. So we're 180.4 and 117.2. And it's starting to settle down a little bit. My guess is it'll be a little bit above where the 2019 original Flash was, because it is a little bit leaner. Right now it's actually starting to repeat already, because it's a little bit leaner. It can handle that little bit hotter pipe. 180.7 at 8150 and 117.3 for torque. And we'll actually have the fuel curve on there for the final runs here as well. So let me do a comparison at the end. So we'll do one more run. Once the pipe cools down to temperature here. All right, here we go. We'll do one more run because we had actually 6 runs in the last control group, so we'll do the same in this one because we started with everything at the same temperature. So that one was 179.3. with 116.4. There we go. Alright, we'll use this run as a comparison. So we'll call that number 17. 19.5, just gotta write it down, and we'll go into the next flash. I'll load that in there and you'll see the power jump up pretty good on this one because it's quite a bit. Here we go, flash is in there. I'm actually gonna take away both of the old plots here, so we just have the different flashes with the side reference plots. So we got 11 and 17. 11. That way we can compare the 2020 right on the screen here. So you can see the 19.5 flash is a little bit better, and we'll see what the 2020 flash does here. Start it up. Alright, we're up and running, and we'll just let you know coolant is at 104 to start with here, and pipe temp is at 230. About the same as the last one. fun thing I could do at the end here too is compare what the first run horsepower difference is, because that would be pretty neat as well. Let's see here, we got 186.7 at 8100 with 122.1 at 84, or 122.1 at 7950. So pipe's cooled down. Let's go to the next one. And one thing you'll notice on these runs is there's a little flare up at the end above 8250. That's because the 8500 and 8750 is drastically leaner. In fact, I'll let this thing go right out to 8500 so you can see, because that is actually a kind of something you may know or noticed, and it might be something where you don't want to go up that high. If you start seeing DT on the stock flash up there, definitely you need to load your clutching heavier. But you can see on this one it's got that little flare up at the end, and we'll you definitely notice that more on this one because we're letting it go all the way to 8500, and it will go there. So you can see that it is going back up, and for some of you guys out on the lakes, or if you're over revving, it's unknown at this time if that's going to create a DET yet, because this flash just came out. On our tuning, we are going to have a little bit more fuel than this, because you can see it gets extremely lean down there. Like, it drops the fuel curve down to like 78.8, and you can see the fuel dip down here at the end. These engines are very efficient. They run 5 for brake specifics consistently, so it's a lot different than the old days where everything was 0.6 and above. These engines are very efficient with fuel. So down low there's not much change, and as you go up, being leaner definitely does change. Like I said, be cautious, because when you look at what the fuel is doing, we got a nice amount of fuel right here, but then it starts dipping off pretty good. So I'll do one more run, or we can do 6 runs just because that's what we did in the other one, and that way we got a good comparison. But that run there is 182.5 with 118.1. That's a substantial gain over what stock is. And this is a full stage 1 kit, so it is the Y pipe and stock flash, stock muffler. You can expect comparable results with our Bikeman muffler. Let's go into the last run here, or no, we've got 2 more left, sorry. And you can see that lean out really gives it a rise at the end there. Now, if it was me, I wouldn't be sitting right there, because that's lean horsepower. That's not real horsepower. So, you know, definitely be careful if you're running up there. Our flash will have a more consistent drop on the backside. We're not gonna just lean it out to the moon like that. So everybody's question: will the pipe work with the latest 2020 flash or the SSA 19-2 update? Yeah, it'll work with it. Be careful though, so you're not over revving. We'll let this come down. Just so you know, engine's at 123. What we'll do here is actually compare these runs, and we'll have the fuel flow on here so you can see what the difference is. We'll overlay we have number 11, so that's the 2019 flash, so in red, and then we also have, you can see how much more fuel that flash has. This lower line here is the amount of fuel, so you can really see that. And we'll also have the 19.5 update, and you'll see that that one has quite a bit change in fuel as well. So this is you know, the 19, red's 19.5. You can see there's quite a bit less fuel in the mid-range, well, more up top. The mid-range fuel didn't really change much, but when they dropped that fuel way down up top, that made a huge difference for power. So that is, you know, the stock flash from Polaris, the three different levels of it. Blue being the oldest, red being the 19 update, red being the 19 update, black being the latest. So there it is. Over and out. Check out this and all our other cool products at bikemanperformance.com.